It might seem surprisingly because Russia-Ukraine war is thousands of kilometers away from here, but somehow not only Ukrainian people are affected by the war, but appears to be Bangladeshi people as well. The predatory recruitment done by Russia is spread all around the globe. We're not talking only about Bangladesh, we're talking about Nepal, we're talking about India, and we're talking about Sri Lanka.
We are also seeing Russia increasingly using citizens of third countries, including Bangladesh, to reinforce its unlawful war and sustain attacks that kill civilians in Ukraine.
It's important to note here that while some Bangladeshis signed contracts to join the Russian military, most could not read those contracts, or they were told that they would not be sent to the front lines. They were threatened when they objected, they had been beaten, they had their passports confiscated, they were denied pay, and they were prevented from leaving. This all satisfies the means element of trafficking.
A lot of the families told us that they want justice for their relatives that died on the front lines. They want answers from Russia. They want the bodies to come back to have a proper Islamic funeral. These are families now in debt. They had to pay between $1,000 to $5,000 to brokers to go to the places they thought they were going.
They told us like they are assigned to collect the dead bodies, send the food, sometimes the food to the battlefield soldiers. They have no proper war training, even battle training. So they feel like we are trained.
This report exposes a system of deception that turned vulnerable Bangladeshi men into expendable manpower in Russia's war against Ukraine.
Russia's war is not only affecting Ukrainians, it's also putting Asian citizens directly into the conflict.
The Myanmar coup took place in February 2021, and Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine took place almost exactly 1 year later. These events are not isolated. They are part of a broader pattern in which authoritarian regimes have supported one another and undermined international law and have placed civilians at risk.
The closer tie between Russia and Myanmar. This has a very serious impact on human rights violations which has been going on in Myanmar. As long as Russia continues to supply and support Myanmar, this has a lot of impacts for ASEAN as a whole.
It raises very serious concerns for ASEAN's sort of role in the world when it can't even decide whether, what side it wants to be on when we're talking about Russian aggression against Ukraine.
Russia's war in Ukraine is not a distant conflict for Southeast Asia. It's already here. It's among us. It's shaping trafficking networks, it's fueling violence in Myanmar, and it's testing the region's commitment to human rights. Neutrality in the face of this reality is not neutrality. It is permission. And that's something that I think all governments in Southeast Asia really need to be thinking about and responding to.